Hey guys, what is up? It is NLS Pokemon here, and today this is Wi-Fi battle number 4 I have for you guys, and this one is one of my most favorite matches I've ever had of all time for VGC, because I mean, it is just so extremely good. Like, I think this match lasts about 14, 15 turns, which if you guys don't know in VGC land, that is a long battle. It was really good. It was actually like I said, one of my favorite battles. And as you can see, I've got my Meowstic here, standard part of my team. I think I'm going to keep this guy as permanent team member just because I love what he can do: Fake Out, Safeguard, Swagger, and Thunder Wave. And you know, this really terrible set I have going with Garchomp and Tyranitar. And by terrible, I mean it's completely overpowered, not even fair. And I'm pretty much a douchebag for using it, but in the end it helps me win, so you know I'm not going to complain about it. And my Mega Evolution Mawile. And for my set to work with Garchomp, I'm going to require Tyranitar Sandstream. So not to leave you guys hanging any longer, let's start up the battle. So he decides to lead off with his Mawile and his Hariyama, but me on the other hand, I lead off with, instead of my standard Mawile and Meowstic, I decided to lead off with Tyranitar because I thought the Salamence was going to come out first. But his Intimidate goes off on me, and that lowers my Tyranitar's attack. Doesn't really affect my Meowstic whatsoever because, once again, my Meowstic doesn't have any moves. And I decided to pull out Tyranitar because I was fearing the Fake Out or the close combat coming from that Hariyama. So I switch in my own Mawile and get my own Intimidate off on both of them. And his Mawile evolves, and the only reason I did that pause is because this next moment right here, this just kills me. This game absolutely hates me. So I decided to go for Fake Out with my Meowstic, and he's at -1. This should have done nothing to my Mawile, but nope, critical hit. Yep, a critical hit, and he gets the attack drop. So what are the odds of that? This game absolutely hates me. You guys have no idea. If you guys were to see me play, you would see all the terrible luck I have. So this is a Guts Hariyama, I believe, and surprisingly he's not running the the Flame Orb. Most Hariyamas I've seen, or any Pokemon with Guts for that matter, run the Flame Orb, but this guy decided to be a little bit different, and I decided to go for the Thunder Wave on his Mawile, just because, you know, I decided to make it a bit slower, hoping that my Mawile may be able to outspeed it, or even get the Para Hacks and not allow him to attack in general. But that Fire Fang, you know, there's no way it's going to be able to survive. So he goes for Rock Slide, and, you know, luckily for me, my Meowstic dodges it. And, well, you know, as you can see, that Toxic Orb and the Sandstream is doing some damage to him over time. So I decided to go out to Garchomp now. And since it's up in the Sandstream, my Garchomp has Sand Veil plus the Bright Powder on it. So that is a terrible set in my opinion. So he withdraws his Hariyama and brings out his Salamence, I believe. Yes, he does. And he gets his Intimidate up on my Tyranitar and my Garchomp. So I decided to go for Earthquake. Since my Tyranitar has the Air Balloon, it will not affect him. So as you can see, it's going to do some decent damage to Mawile. Not a lot, I'm going to say about 40%. But as you can see, he misses the Play Rough because of that Bright Powder and Sand Veil combination. And he doesn't get to get off his Sucker Punch this turn, so I get to go for my Rock Slide here. And as you'll see, that does about 40% to the Salamence, and he does end up flinching. So I also go for the Rock Slide with my Tyranitar, just because I want to get the chances of double flinching off. And as you can see, it's a pretty good combination. If I have my Meowstic in there, Paralyze and Confuse, plus double chances of flinching on a Pokemon, it's just basically an annoying set. So once again, he does not be able to get a Sucker Punch up because he's paralyzed. So I go for Rock Slide once again and get some more damage off done to him. And I go for the Rock Slide again on my Tyranitar. As you can see, this is just basically what I've been doing this entire time, is just doing that. And it does a heck of a lot to the Mawile. It gets a critical hit, but you know what? I'm not complaining. He got a crit before, so you know what? I don't care. So once again, that Burn Heal, not Burn, the Toxic takes an effect on his Hariyama. So I switch out my Tyranitar just so I'll be able to get my sand up here in a minute. He switches out his Mawile and brings in his Salamence again, and, you know, gets off the Intimidate once again. So I think my Garchomp's at -2 or -3 at this point. I'm not even keeping track. But I go for Protect right here just to stall out the turn, waiting for my Garchomp, not my Garchomp, my Tyranitar to come back in. So, as you can see, he goes for the close combat on my Garchomp, gets some more of that toxic damage, decides to switch out so he doesn't take another turn of it. And I am going to go for the Fake Out on his Hariyama, which is now his Mawile. He goes for Protect, predicting the Rock Slide, but I decided to go for Dragon Claw just because I did not want to take the chances of missing. Like I said, this game hates me. So I decided to go for Swagger on his Mawile just so I can get the Confusion and the Thunder Wave Paralysis hacks. I go for Dragon Claw once again fearing that I'm going to miss, and he gets through the Confusion and the Paralysis and is able to get off a Play Rough on my Garchomp. So as you can see right there, that is definitely going to take out Garchomp. There's no way it's not going to. A +2 from Mega Mawile is going to do a heck of a lot of damage to any Pokemon. So he brings back out his Hariyama, of course, and my Tyranitar gets his Sandstream back up. And right here I'm still holding the Air Balloon, which comes in very much handy. So I decided to go for the Protect on my Tyranitar, fearing the Fake Out. I go for Swagger onto his Hariyama because of obvious reasons, because I want it to hurt itself in its Confusion. And plus that'd do a lot of damage at +2. So once again, his Mega Mawile is paralyzed, once again getting that Para Hacks off. And the Meowstic, once again, more damage done to that Meowstic and that Hariyama, considering he's got the Toxic Orb. I don't know why he's still running that Toxic Orb. Like, that really surprised me. You guys have no idea. So I decided to go for Safeguard since there's nothing else I can do with my Meowstic. And once again, I go for Rock Slide. And that's obviously going to take out his Mawile, and it's going to do a bit of damage to his Hariyama. So, right here, he gets unlucky and is able to hit himself in his own Confusion, which is lucky for me, but unlucky for him. And I don't even feel bad for winning battles like this, because this game absolutely hates me. You guys have no idea how many times I see this happen to me. But I thought the battle was over right there. Like, I was celebrating. I was like, yes, I won this battle. And he pulls out this Talonflame, and I was like, oh god, I forgot he had one more Pokemon. So I decided to go for Thunder Wave with my Mawile. And since my Tyranitar is at full health, I know I'll be able to take the U-turn. And just to end this, I go for the Rock Slide. So that's guaranteed to take out his Talonflame. So that was a good game. Once again, that was an extremely fun game. One of the best I've ever had. VGC standard right there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please leave a like and comment your friend code down below. I'll add you. And once again, subscribe. I'm out.